So we're trying to bet, like, what's going to get Trump first. You said if you're following Trump's potential for serious legal and financial jeopardy, keep a close eye on this Mazars story. It's a catastrophe for the Trumps, all of them, especially the old man. They all seem to be freaking out simultaneously, and you picked out, of course, I'm Eric, was the favorite, because he literally tweeted, we have 81 pages of videos. And you said someone must have told Eric the pop-ups and pop-up books are videos.
Oh, boy.
How do you have pages of video? Can you explain this to me? You know what I'm looking forward to, Stephanie, is I'm looking forward to the courtroom sketch artist rendition of Eric Trump.
Yeah.
Because they're always so flattering, aren't they? And then
it's going to be all
Eric
gums.
Gums and crying.
Eyes too close together, you know.
Okay. We're being shallow, and I love it.
I know.
Okay. But you also pointed out about the what they said. Statements of financial condition from 2011 to 2020 can no longer be relied upon. Mazars USA says they base this on the AG's investigation, their own internal investigation, and additional information. And you said, does this mean Mazars is confessing that the financial statements are bogus? I mean, how do you, as we were saying yesterday, how do they not have liability? You didn't know this guy's a giant liar for 10 years? It just occurred to you?
Yeah. Well, this gives me an indication that maybe they're cooperating more than we thought they were, because this is a startling admission. And then I love this story so much, because not only does it screw Donald Trump in terms of his business, in terms of his ability to get loans, in terms of his ability to get insured and so on, because all of those financial statements now have to be thrown out, but also, who the hell is going to do his taxes this year? I mean, is he going to go down to the H&R Block? Is he going to buy a copy of TurboTax? And then he and Don Jr. are going to sit there trying to figure it out together. I'd love a video of that scene, by the way, of Trump and his boys trying to figure out TurboTax.
Oh, my God.
Then, it'd just be a mess.
And they're obviously, that something's happening somewhere when Fox News and all the Trumps are just screaming, like, endlessly. And the stupid Durham investigation, you went through the same thing I did on Twitter. You were just like, first of all, you said this story hasn't been independently confirmed by any legitimate press outlet. And then you just said about the alleged spying on Trump's White House, quote, most important, contrary to the reporting, the filing never said the White House data that came under scrutiny was from the Trump era. The data came from Barack Obama's presidency. I mean, it's just this whole story is so ridiculous. You said Empty Wheels said, because everyone is still wailing about John Durham, Kash Patel, who's being quoted by most right-wing propaganda outlets, knew of the DNS allegations 4 years ago and never did anything about them when he was, among other things, DOD COS. And so you retweeted that whole thread about this thing.
Yeah.
Because as usual, there's no there.
Right. No, of course not. Of course not. But they don't need any there, because Donald Trump is notorious for taking a teeny tiny nugget of nothing and then inflating that into the world's most heinous scandal ever committed against the president of the United States.
Watergate should be executed. All of them should be executed. Yeah.
But I mean, it's important to note here that don't let anyone tell you that Hillary Clinton or anyone else was spying on the Trump White House. This was during the Obama administration, when these so-called Yoda phones, these Russian telephones, Russian cell phones, were connecting to networks in the vicinity of the White House, in the vicinity of Trump Tower. And I think that's what Charlie Savage at the New York Times was kind of suggesting here. Like, this is the substance of what they're trying to say, but they're getting it all wrong, deliberately so, because they're looking to distract from the documents at Mar-a-Lago thing. They're looking to distract from now Mazars and all the rest of it. They don't want us talking about Donald Trump's increasingly jeopardized financial and legal condition. So that's I think that's why this story has been inflated from a nothing to something, but it's still a nothing.